how we define employees' SMART goals and objectives. And I'm going to underline SMART here because we're going to talk about this. Because it's not just a matter of giving a goal and objective to an employee. It's a matter of giving them SMART goals. What do we mean by that? SMART stands for specific. So the goal has to be very specific, very focused. I don't want to give the person 100 million goals. They have one specific goal or one or two specific goals they are working towards. Measurable, quantifiable, something you can put a number against, a percentage against, a time against. Okay, so you can measure. Attainable. Do not give unrealistic goals. Do not give goals that cannot be achieved. Do not give goals that are so challenging, you're gonna make the employee you make it so hard on the employee. This is not gonna help you. Keep it realistic, keep it attainable, achievable. Relevant. Do not give your sales guy a goal that has to do with the finance department or the HR department and vice versa. Each person needs a goal that is relevant to the role and the responsibility they are in. And very important is time bound. Put a limit, put a time limit, a deadline. Let them work towards a deadline, okay, within a week, within a month, within a year. And that way there's a framework through which these people are working. So having SMART goals will help your employees achieve better, work better, and will help you as a manager also measure these in a better way. And will help organizations know, okay, that way everybody is working around the same framework. So in defining the goals, you need to ensure they're clear because they need to be measurable and ambiguous. Okay? You need to ensure challenge. Give them relevant goals that are linked to rewards. If I do my work right, within a year, I might get a bonus. I might get a promotion. I might become more visible within the organization. Okay? I'm going to hear a thank you from my manager. Commitment. You need to agree on the goals with your employee. Do not set the goals without an agreement, a mutual agreement, because otherwise the employee is not going to be able to perform very well. Okay? And feedback. Don't just give a goal and go away and never ask the employee until the end of the year. You need to always get feedback so you can correct where it needs, where you need to correct. You can enhance, you can align. Because sometimes companies or managers, they give a goal to the employee and he's working, he or she are working, and the company maybe is changing the business direction due to the economy, due to the situation, whatever. But the employee is not given any feedback. So the employee now is not converging toward the same vision of the company. So as a manager, you need to always align and give feedback, okay? And task complexity. As I said, keep your goals attainable. Keep your goals realistic. Keep them short-term, okay? Don't give a goal that is very long-term, very hard to accomplish, because you'll never finish. When setting a goal, state them positively. Do not make it so that the goal is a challenge, is a burden, is something very heavy on the shoulders of the employee. Make it a positive experience. Make it something that's gonna be beneficial to them. Okay? Be precise, like we said. Set priorities. Okay? Make sure that when you give a goal, if that objective has several steps in it. Make sure that the employee knows what to do first, which is priority. If you give the employee 5 or 6 goals, make sure you tell them which is their primary goal, okay, which is their primary objective, if you wish, and which is their secondary objective. Because all employees need to have something we call primary or core objective and goal that is related directly to their role, and secondary objective that is something that they can do extra to gain more learning and to gain more competencies and skills. Document your goals. Document the goals. Write them down. Get the commitment, on paper, signatures. Keep the goals small, short-term, easy. and set performance goals, not outcome goals. Meaning, show the employee that if they perform well, even if they're not able to reach the exact results, then they will be rewarded. If you remember in school, also at university, they will ask you, when you do a test, they will ask you to hand in your worksheet, your scratch paper, because they want to see how you solved, how you resolved the math problem, because they want to see your approach, because they will give you a grade for your approach as well, not just for the number you got at the end or the result you got at the end. And also, that way you can see whether the employee is really following the right approach or not, because maybe they are reaching their goals, they're achieving the results, but with the wrong approach. And you, as a manager, you need to realign that.